And before you know it, you're agreeing with the devil. How did the devil do that? For example, in the story of Adam and Eve, the questions were placed almost like, almost like a senator would ask it. It was asked as, is it true, right? Is it true that if you eat if you eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, that you will perish? I mean, that's not even a question. There was a directive, a direct, clear statement, unambiguous statement from God that said, hey, if you eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, you will die. Of course, I mean, it's probably not going to be, take a bite of an apple and pass out. No. But you will die because God will withhold himself from you. You will not have access to God. And they had access. God was not hiding from them. If you remember, when they ate, they were the ones who hid from God. They didn't need to pray before. Why will you pray? You're with God. Magkasama na kayo eh. But because of what they did, ayun, nagkahiwalay patuloy. And now we find ourselves praying for God's presence. Hingin mo. Kumatok ka. Although, of course, when Jesus died on the cross, sabi nga nila, the veil was torn. So nawalan na ng barrier between us and God. But let me get back to yung ginamit na paraan, ng demonyo. First, he cast some doubt. Is it true? Kahit alam niyang totoo naman, sinabi na. So, almost like character assassination yung ginagawa, di ba? Pag yung witness nagsasalita na, pagdududahin ka. Dahil sasabihin nila, oh, ikaw, ang background mo, etc. And before you know it, you don't trust the one that told you anymore. The witness was discredited. So kahit ano pa sabihin niya, hindi na pumapasok sa iyo. See, that's the thing. I mean, once doubt comes in, and how many times has this come in relationships, di ba? They put doubt there. Minsan nga, parang they try to point at the other person. That way, justified ngayon yung ginagawa mo. So, tinanong, is it true that you will die? And then pagkatapos nun, parang sinulsulan pa. Sinabihan pa na siguro ayaw lang niyang, mas matalino ka or malaman mo yung nalalaman ng Diyos. So lumalabas ngayon, swapang pa ang Diyos kasi gusto niya siya lang ang matalino. Siya lang ang dami mong alam. Di ba? Parang ganun eh. So yun yung sinasabi kong diniscredit yung witness. So first was, casting doubt and having you really doubt what used to be so clear. And people normally go through this. Even professionals, for example, you're holding a pretty good job. Wala ka naman masyadong problema. Then all of a sudden, a headhunter calls you. Yun. Sunod-sunod na yan. You start going to the interview, tapos hindi mo sasabihin syempre doon sa current employer mo. Natural, pag headhunter or bagong kumpanya, they address you properly. Hi, Mr. Dowden, it's nice to meet you. Parang wow, ang bait-bait ng mga tao dito. Eh, lahat naman na nagsisimula, mabait. Diba? And then all of a sudden, you start looking at, uy, ang ganda ng kantin nila, ang ganda naman ng kwarto ko dito, may pakotse ba kayo? Things like that. May kotse ka naman, pero nagtatanong ka kung ano yung kotse, kung ano yung package, right? And of course, sometimes, or probably, I'm guessing a lot of the times that people transfer, it's not just because mas maganda yung offer, but habang iniisip niya na maganda yung offer, iniisip din niya, unti-unti sa utak niya, pumapangit yung current company niya. Kasi nahahanap niya na yung mga mali. And that's what happens to us. In a relationship, all it takes is the devil planting that one thought that what if, and the rest is made up by your own mind. Parang tinutulungan mo pa nga ngayon yung demonyo. Because after that suggestion is made, the next things that come into your mind is, sandali, bakit? Tagal-tagal ko ng loyal, ayan na, ginajustify mo na. Or, lalabas lang naman kami. Hindi naman ito relationship, one night stand lang. Diba? And then, after a while, mag-iisip ka na, siya nga dati, nahuli ko siya. Or, sometimes, sa kagustuhan mo to paint the other person in a negative light, kasi naman wala nang ginawa, kundi manghingi ng pera. Nag-uuwi naman ako ng pera. Alam niyo yung famous line na, at least sa kanya ako umuwi. Those things do not justify your actions. But sometimes, we'd like to use these lines. For as long as sa kanya ako umuwi, basta hindi ako nagkukulang pagdating sa obligasyon ko. Things like that, those are the justifications that we make. Na yun ang maiiwan sa utak natin. And before we know it, ayan, kasama mo na. Kasama mo na yung hindi mo dapat makasama. And what is the root of all of this? A simple distraction. Again, do not expect a serpent. Okay? Wala akong pakialam kahit may kaibigan kang mukhang ahas or mukhang kamag-anak ni Zuma o pinsan ni Kalema. Doesn't matter. I mean, they don't normally show up that way. And, marunong din naman yung demonyo. Kumbaga, properly trained din yan. Dating, di ba, dating anghel yan So, kumbaga sa trained din yan. And, it's not gonna come at you with horns, with a fork. Hindi totoo yun. Sometimes, yung kaibigan pa natin na matalik, or minsan kamag-anak pa natin, no? Alam na, wala namang masamang intention siguro, pero parang, napapansin ko, masyado kang seryoso, mag-relax ka naman, punta tayo sa ganito. Yun na Right? Or some of you, yung mga professionals dyan like me, what's the normal justification? Kasama sa trabaho to Uminom kami, kumuha ako ng babae para dun sa kliyente ko. Alam naman di ako kumuha. Alam mo yun? Di wow. Sorry Parang utang na loob pa sa'yo ng kumpanya ngayon yung, di ba, yung panloloko mo But, madali siyang i-justify sa utak natin. Minsan nga, there doesn't have to be a person that suggests it. Eto ka, naglalakad ka sa mall. Tulak-tulak mo yung stroller ng anak mo. Di ba? Tapos, yung misis mo na buntis, biglang pumasok sa isang shop, nag-intay ka dun sa labas. And then what do you see? May mga naglalakad na sa harapan mo, no? Yung bang, sabi nga nila, mapatingin lang sa'yo ng konti, kung ano-anong ibig sabihin ng nilalagay mo sa utak mo, no? tawag nila dun yung gabuhok na motibo lang. Di ba? And, one thing leads to another. You see somebody pass by, maybe it's a Sunday, no? Regular mall, probably you're there 3 o'clock in the afternoon, di ba? Maybe you're not gonna do something about it on that day, but come Monday, sige, huwag na Monday kasi maraming trabaho ng Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday is hump day, Thursday is almost there, and pagdating ng Friday night. What thoughts do you think remain in your head? What visions made an impression on you? May mga dumaan na babae, na mga naka-shorts or whatever it is. Hindi nawawala sa utak mo yan. And pagdating ng Biyernes, nandyan na. Either magyaya yung mga kaopisina mo o baka ikaw pa magyaya. Why? Because you want to act on the seed that was planted in your head by the devil. And you justify it by saying, I've been good for so long, I've had a tough week, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do something about this craving. Di ba minsan yung mga tao na pag nagda-diet, sasabihin na, hindi, magda-diet na ako sa Lunes, so pwede na akong kumain ng marami ngayon. O yung iba naman ang ginagawa nila, parang hindi kailangan kong kumain ng marami ngayon para magsawa ako. At yung umay ko, yun ang gagawin kong motivation para mag-diet sa susunod. Kahit sa mga nagtitrain or yung mga athletes out there, yung mga physique athletes, bodybuilders, meron silang tinatawag na cheat day. Okay? So you actually have a day for it. Di ba? Pero ganun eh. Probably, I don't know, maybe they mean reset day, no? Pagdating sa nutrition or food intake. But, kasi your body adapts to the food that you eat, no? Na pag tagal-tagal, bumabagal na rin yung metabolism mo. Humihinto yung improvement. But anyway, that's a different topic. Very dangerous yung distraction. That's why pag yun ang pumasok, tapos na yung boxing eh. Actually, I'm running out of time na, kumbaga, to go to the others. Pero yun kasi yung una, yung tawag nila doon parang kumbaga pag pumasok yung ulo, sunod-sunod na yan eh. Pasok na yung iba eh. And yung pinakaulo is yung distractions. No? If you take a look at this, you get distracted. Yung pangalawa is adversaries. God raised up adversaries. Why? To steer him back to his priorities and call. What this means is every time nahihirapan ka, ginagamit yun ng Diyos. Who sent those adversaries? God raised up adversaries to steer him back. So, pag nahihirapan tayo, pag dumadaan tayo sa pagsubok, what happens? Natatauhan tayo, and tsaka tayo bumabalik sa Diyos. Ganun yun eh. Pero kailangan matauhan ka muna. And that is why those adversaries are sent for a purpose. So if you're going through a tough time right now, tinatawag ka lang ng Diyos. The third one is self-absorption. Ito yung pagiging selfish. Hindi naman ibig sabihin yung nagsiselfie selfish. But you're so full of yourself. Everything centers around you. Hindi ba yun din yung nangyari? Bakit nila ginusto kumain